Yes, guys, my client Max went from skinny fat to jacked and in shape, ready for the pools, ready for the beaches, and sub 10% body fat. So, I wanted to run you through on this video how we can help you do the same, and you can take some key takeaways for exactly how you can formulate this into your journey going forwards. So, essentially, when Max joined, he had a lot of potential, he had a lot of stories going through his head at this moment in time. I mean, I know you can relate to this. So, at this point in time here, Max was having a lot of people saying to him, Max, you can't do this, you can't do that. Saying to himself as well, I've done this in the past because he's got a lot of potential. When he's here, he's still training, he's still playing football, he's still, going to the gym multiple times per week. He sees a lot of potential in himself, but he's holding himself back from the stories that he's telling himself. He's got a lot of people around him who are tempting him to go out. He's at times going out at the weekends. He's overeating his calories. He's never consistently making the progress he wants to make. He's spinning his wheels when it comes to his fat loss, his muscle building journey. And you can see the transformation that he's made up on screen. So when we had his first call, all we do is we say to him, Max, look, here's exactly what we can achieve. We jump on, we map out his exact phases. I can run you through the nutrition, but we'll say to him, in 4 weeks' time, you are going to drop 10 pounds of body fat. In 10 weeks' time, you're going to drop 24 pounds of body fat. And by phase 3, you're going to build 5 kilograms of muscle. Now, in terms of the way we do that, we literally map out exactly everything down to the T for Max. So when he comes in this position, he's spinning his wheels, he's not really getting himself to where he wants to be. The game changer, we fill him with belief, we show him exactly what he can do, and we also map out multiple meals. I mean, even feel free to utilize some of these meals I'm going to show you up on screen as well. So I'll say to him, for example, what are your favorite sources of proteins, carbs, fats? We want to base this around Max's life. So for example, I love protein, I love fruit. So let's give you a breakfast, 400 calories, protein and fruit. If you'd like to have oats instead, here's another 400 calorie breakfast that you can have, which is oats, dark chocolate, and protein. Okay, cool. Max, what do you like for lunch? Oh, Matt, I like beef mince and I like basmati rice. So here you go. Here's a 600 calorie beef mince and basmati rice option. We can then go to structure 2 and make him a chicken thigh and basmati rice option, which is, again, we could make that up to 600 calories. Evening meal, we can do the exact same thing. I won't bore you going through that as well. But essentially what I want to do for Max in this position, map out his nutrition, map out his training, take time and thinking away from him so he can get to his ultimate pleasure. His pain at the minute is he's not making progress, he's not dropping body fat, he's not confident about his top off. We then say to him, okay, Max, well, here's a nutrition plan, here's a training plan, here's accountability, here's support from me around the clock, and then voila, he gets into the shape of his life. So what I'd love to run you through is exactly how we can go about doing this. So essentially what we do is we give Max a weekly check-in every week. I recommend you start implementing this in towards your training journey. Every 7 days when Max is going through this process, he's coming to me. I'm monitoring his stress levels, his sleep, I'm monitoring his training, his performance, his technique, I'm monitoring his nutrition. I'm monitoring absolutely everything so he can save time on this journey. He can not sacrifice as much. He can save himself time. I can see around corners for Max so he doesn't have to think about the future. I want to make sure I can think about every single facet of this journey so Max never fucks up again in the future. Every 7 days he checks in with me. He also checks in with me 6 days per week on our daily elite accountability system. So I literally give my clients time, energy, thinking, thoughts. I make sure I take this all away from them so they don't get stressed through the process, so their results consistently rise. They come to me 6 days per week and say to me, Matt, here is everything out in front of me. Here's my training, here's my nutrition. They don't have to check in with me every single day, but they have the ability to. My mentality as a coach for this time frame is come and run to me, don't run away from me. And that's why the results you see on our Instagram are fucking incredible, because we make sure we're in our clients' corners 6 days per week so they simply cannot fail on the journey. And that's how we take someone from fat to fit. That's how we take someone from out of shape to in fucking incredible shape. That is exactly how we do it. The check-ins, the accountability, we give them vision strategy calls as well. So what we do after 4 weeks is we'll jump on a one-to-one call and we'll say to them, wicked, okay, Max, perfect. Well, look, this is what you've achieved in 4 weeks' time. We're now going to stretch your vision. In 10 weeks, you're going to go and drop 24 pounds. Then we can start transitioning you to a muscle building phase. So we're always thinking bigger for our team. We're giving them the hybrid nutrition blueprint as well. We're always evolving it. So say, for example, I'll check in and say, Max, how are you finding your meals? Oh, Matt, you know what? I'm getting a bit bored, or maybe I'm missing some eggs from my meals. Okay, perfect. Max, here's 2 eggs in your lunch. I make sure I'm customizing everything down to a T so they don't get bored. They're always gassed for the next step. And that comes from the vision strategy calls. That comes from the hybrid nutrition blueprint as well. We give our clients 24/7 precise nutrition audits. So we make sure around the clock we're looking at our clients' nutrition. We're making sure if they're struggling, we're there on the tee. We're making sure they're fucking enjoying this process. They're looking forward to the next step at all times, which then means results goes up, adherence goes up, time into the program goes down, sacrifice goes down. It also means our clients aren't dieting on a hamster wheel continuously for a year. They're dieting for 12 weeks, bang, they're then into a muscle building phase. We give our clients weekend warrior systems as well. So as Max here gets to a weekend and fucks up in the past, that no longer happens. Max gets towards the weekend and Max wins. Max wins every single weekend. I can say to him, Max, here's the pub you're going to be going to. Here's the drinks you can have. Here are the foods you can have. Matt, I want to maintain. Okay, cool, Max. Well, if you want to maintain, here's the drinks that I recommend. Here's the food that I recommend. You can have 4 beers today and you can have this meal out of Pepe's. You can have a chicken and rice box. Then tomorrow, here's the plan. We come back into it, hold him accountable, which means he has a fucking sick time with his mates. He enjoys a couple of beers out. He has a great time, but he also achieves a result like this at the same time as well. So we are literally, for Max, his nutritionist, his personal trainer, his training program, we're his accountability coach. We are everything for fucking Max, so we can make sure we're always in his corner and we can make sure he gets the result. And that's why you come to our page and see consistent, incredible results, because we're there. It's why you don't see us market on a regular basis, because we don't need to. Our clients, when they come to us, they stay with us, and that's why you can see this is not a transformation that happened in 12 weeks. This is a long-term transformation for Max. We want to make sure when we're getting you in at this point as a client on our team, we're giving you the transformation for summer, but we're teaching you how to do it for the rest of your life. And that's why you can see our client transformations are long-term ones, because they join us and they stay with us because we give them such a fantastic service. We give them the phase training system as well. So we ran you through this over here. We're always evolving our clients' programs. They're not always consistently dieting. They go for a 4-week phase, a 10-week phase, and then they'll transition into the next phase. And that is what's so unique about our coaching, is we don't keep clients on hamster wheels of diets for long term. We get them their result quick, and then we transition them into the next phase, which they're actually excited for, which means they create autonomy in their fitness, which means they maintain it for the long term. What we do as well is we surround the guys with like-minded individuals. So a big common mistake I see is someone like Max will surround himself with the wrong people. We're now going to surround Max going forwards with guys like myself, guys who perform high, guys who complete photo shoots, complete Tough Mudders, complete half marathons, which allows him to see other people around him on a similar journey, allows him to always have his queries and questions answered, and it just allows Max to stretch his vision and think higher for himself. We also do high performance, habit, stress, and time optimization. So if Max is a self-employed guy, we can make sure he becomes more optimal within his work. He can earn more money. He can be less stressed. If he works for a business, he can get a promotion because he gets to work and everyone's like, fucking hell, Max, you're absolutely on it. Some other stuff we do as well is we formulate training plans for our clients. So for example, we can jump in over here and I will literally give all of my clients exact workouts, run-throughs, breakthroughs. I'll give them videos. I'll teach them exercises and they can send me technique videos in. They can track workouts and reps and sets in the app. They can see long-term progression. So we're literally monitoring everything down to the T for these guys to be able to see a result over. You can see Charlie, we've met before. You can see these community days that we hold over here. I met Mike before. This was a video filmed at an event we did. You can see if you scroll down, I met Josh, I met Gaz. You know, we're consistently meeting up with our team to always be able to create relationships and also make sure they're surrounded by the correct guys. So the total value of this is $17.25 per month. However, when you come and join us, we actually give you almost 90% off when you come and join us. You get a crazy deal when you come and join us. We do have very limited spaces to come and join us at the minute. We do have very limited spaces to come and join us at the minute. And in terms of booking a call with us, we can speak to you about that. We do also have what we've recently launched. So recently we've internally launched a Morphin Men's Club, which essentially is Morphin Matt on steroids. What we're doing with this is we're jumping on more calls with the guys every 4 weeks, bonus vision strategy calls. We're doing one-to-one VIP training sessions with them where we're literally traveling up to their gym, taking them out for a meal. And on top of that as well, we're building some more events. So we're going to be doing half marathons, which you're going to see, wolf runs, Tough Mudders, photo shoots. We're always stretching our guys' vision. Now, guys, you have to come into Morph with Matt to be able to even get yourself up towards that next level. I want to see potential in you. I want to be able to provide you with all this for literally 90% off because I want to help you. I want to be in your corner. It's not important to me that we make the most money. It's important to me we have transformations. And that is why you see you can consistently come to my Instagram and see transformations, guys losing weight, because we literally provide them with all of this out here. Okay, guys? So that is the total value, $17.25 per month. You literally get almost 90% off when you come and join us. If you'd like a game plan call with myself, if you'd like to find out more about this, if you'd like a transformation like Max this year, you want to make sure this year you can go to the beach feeling confident, you can drop body fat, but also you can maintain it so you can build muscle long term. You can have a community of like-minded guys around yourself. You can make sure going forward, you can be in fucking sick shape, you can have a better sex life, and you can become the man you want to be. All you've got to do, reach out to me on Instagram. Alternatively, you can go to the link in my bio and you can fill out the link in my bio. It's a pre-application. You can see if you're a good fit in towards the program. DM me either coaching or go to the link in my bio, fill it out, and I can get back to you and I can make you a completely customized game plan. We can jump on a one-to-one call. Your one-to-one call originally will be complimentary. I'm happy to jump on a call with you for half an hour, talk to you about your training, your nutrition, where you're currently at, problems. I'll tell you exactly where you're coming up short on your journey. I'll create you a customized, handcrafted game plan to make sure going forwards you can achieve a result like Max. So if you would like a customized game plan, bear in mind when we are launching, there's limited spaces. I currently only have a couple of spaces even in my diary for this coming week. So when we do launch, availability will be going down and there's not going to be much space to come and join us. So make sure you do not wait, do not procrastinate on this, because otherwise the spaces will be taken and you will see guys like Max transforming this year. So I don't want you guys to miss out. Either go pre-application in my bio or message me coaching, and I would love to help you this year.